Ahoy fellas, Frankie Day here on YouTube. Okay fellas, this is video number 2 for my fall build of my CSS Alabama, my Confederate Commerce Raider. Okay guys, ever since the closing of the final reveal of my C-54 Skymaster on my Cold War aircraft group build, I resumed back to ship's work on my Alabama, and right now I'm applying the deck furniture on her now. And as far as I got in the construction, which we'll review as soon as we swing the camera over, take a look at the progress being done on it. I got as far as I got is the ship stack, and I got a few gratings on forward, and I got the galley, the Charlie Noble, which is the galley stack, and I got the night heads on, I got the bowsprit on, did some touch-up painting here and there, and starting to look like the Alabama. So anyway, it won't take long to build this, fellas. It's, you know, although it's being plastic, you know, it depends on how much time you want to put in these things. Now these masterpiece models that Revell made, you know, these 196 scale kits that they've done, acquired a lot more time than they designed for the consumer to build. Usually a model of this caliber run anywhere from 2 to 3 months. That's all done. All the way from the beginning of the construction to the end of the rigging. And so this won't take too long. It ain't too much to rig in this thing. All it is, in a way, it's like a barkatine rig. And but there's a lot of research. Ain't too much research on the Alabama. It's I checked the internet. There's a few things on her like that I've noticed on it, and as to the models, they're just nothing but a few Alabama Revell models, like the one I'm building right now is out. Nothing scratched or nothing new. So the best reference chart you can be able to do, fellas, is you're building this kit, you can get on the internet, just kind of review everybody else's builds. What looks good to you is good. It's good. It's all good, no matter how you build it, fellas. It's your ship, your airplane, you know, and you're the builder, you're the artist, and that's the way you conceive it in your eyes and all the details that you discern and everything that make the model look right. So that makes you a model builder. Okay, guys, enough chatter right here. We'll go over here and take the camera, swing around, take a look at the Alabama, and I'll discuss what I've done on it. And I'm gonna go ahead and swing the camera back to yours truly and finish up the video and introduce what we're doing next. So stay tuned for that. So let's take this camera, folks, swing around and take a look at the Alabama. Here she is, fellas. That's as far as I got. We'll take some close-up samples after I discuss with this. This is my little pointer right here. I got to get me a pointer like Gary Brinker's got. Gary, if you got one of those pointers, man, let me know where you get those little finger pointers. I think the things are cool. I think they're neat, and exactly what I be needing. Okay, fellas, I got the bowsprit in place. The bowsprit consists of 2 pieces, 2 halves, glued together. Once it's glued together, you take your file stick, smooth out the seams, prime, paint white. That's what I did in this one here. I got the night heads done. This is where your anchor fits at, and also your bob stays all the way from your jib, bowsprit, and to your billboard right behind your first gun port. And we'll discuss those through the camera. I got this is the galley stack right here, fellas. And so that's a free ventilation from the ship stove to keep it having a fire. And it's pretty much like that in your house. You got the flue sticking up. And right here is your companionway gratings right here. What I did with those, folks, the plastic was molded. All these pieces here were molded in gray plastic. So I moved them from the trees, cleaned them up real well. I primed them. After they're primed, I mixed me a solution of black, red, and brown paint. I airbrushed all these gratings right here. All these gratings, all the woodwork that consists of working companions like gratings, cargo gratings, cruise gratings, all these ventilation systems that were used at this time. These were known as, I painted them actually like a dark, like a burnt senda color. And after they dried, I took some Tesser's flat black, and I thinned it down with thinner, real thin, made a wash out of it. I went over and black washed it. And after they were black washed, I took some of this gold paint right here, fellas. Just your common Tesser's gold paint, or whatever gold you got. I went over, and we'll take a little closer view. And I highlighted all these gratings here with that gold. That gold brings out, it burnishes out. The same thing is done on the other stern gratings right there too. And you got your cowl vents right there in front of, that's where your ammunition, that's where your magazine is at. One of those cows, as your cowl goes into your ventilation system to your magazine. And again, there's the trunnion rails that are on the deck. The house, the big 9-inch Delgin guns that the Alabama had, her primary weaponry. And those are your cabin, those are your side cabin walls that take you down there to 210 below ship. And there's your stack right there. Those are all your cannonballs, port and starboard right there. And that big stack was actually molded gray plastic, primed, painted it black. Black dried, went over the dry brush that gold on there very lightly and gingerly, fellas. Don't be bashful. That gives it an antique look. So as you tell aft, I haven't got nowhere either, so I more or less got the fife rails done on port and starboard. Your belaying benches, I mean, which are all painted white. I got to put the ramrods on the side of the deck too as well. So anyway, fellas, that's about as far as I got on it construction-wise on the Alabama. And so by this Friday, I should have all the deck furniture all done on it. And next will be the channels, and also the combos will be on, and start stepping up the mast and other essentials. So it's coming quite nicely, fellas. I'm pretty happy with this. It's a different one-of-a-kind build kit, I'm sure. It's old, it's ancient. It's been around for a long, long time. And not often built, but they're out there, fellas. So if anybody's got one of these in your stash, and if you want to get one of these, the best results, fellas, is at eBay. I went to eBay last night. I like to look around at eBay. They got some good stuff in there. They got stuff there I haven't seen since early boyhood. And from years on end. And so I think I ran into one in Alabama. I think I was $100 for it. I had this kit since I think 2000. I think I had this one here. This kit's is actually, the model came out back in 1961, and so this actually is this is actually a 2000 release. There's a food store out here in Ohio. You probably got them all over the country. It's called Myers. And they got a hardware department, and they have a toy section like that. And I found this thing in the year 2000, and I saw it sitting in the model. So, my God, I haven't seen one of those things in years. As I mimicked it to myself, and went and bought it. I think I paid $40 for it. But like I say, guys, it's a good kit. It goes together quite well. And the novice have no problem building this, though. But there's a lot of secrets to building this ship, like most ships is a form of construction that you use on it. And so the construction on this is no different than any others I build. So right now, I'm concentrating on all the deck furniture right now. Get all the deck furniture on there in place, and once that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and put the channels on there, which holds your shrouds. And I'm gonna start rigging up before I start to before I put the channels on, folks. The last thing I'm gonna do I'm gonna go ahead and rig my guns, my 9-inch Delgins, and also my 32 pounders too. I gotta rig those up too. They gotta be block and tackle all the way. So I'm gonna make me a jig somehow so I can rig these things up in an assembly line to make time a lot more quicker. Okay, fellas, this concludes video 2 of my fall build of the REVELL CSS Alabama, Captain Sims flagship, Captain Raphael Sims, a true Southerner. And we'll swing this camera right back to yours truly. Here I is, folks. Here I is. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Alabama away and let it dry for the night. I'm going to break out the C-47 Dakota for Steve, Jake Cutler, my good buddy across the pond. He's got the C-47 Dakota group build going on, and so anybody's got an old C-47 laying around, no matter what scale it is or what company makes it, join in, give the man some support, and I'll give him some of mine too. And probably by this Friday, I'll probably have a video of my C-47, my Dakota, for Steve's group build. Okay, guys, it's time for you to sign up here. So next update on the Alabama will probably be on Saturday. Saturday, I should have all the deck furniture all done, and I can start going ahead and make a video of that. Then I can start rigging up the guns, and after I get the Delgrin's guns all rigged up, 32 pounders all rigged up, I'm gonna go ahead and put the channels on and the boat davits and finish just getting ready to start making the mast. So I got plenty to do here, folks. So we're gonna let it dry for the night. I did enough on it today already. So all roads lead to Rome, so I ain't no hurry to get there. Okay, guys, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you very much, fellas, for your wonderful comments on my Skymaster. It's one type of a build. I guess I'm the first on there's built one of those on YouTube, but they're a pretty popular model. So buy one at your nearest hobby shop, and can't go wrong. Okay, guys, time for you to sign up right here. This is Frankie Day, and I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. May God bless, and make Mama happy, and please subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. So next video will be this Friday, folks, and so we'll catch you guys then. Bye, boys. Take care, fellas.